As with any species, pollock do have their favorite foods. Once we have learned what they eat, we mimic their prey and the hunt begins. But because these fish enjoy such a variety of prey, a few variations of fly work for pollock, including clousers and crazy charlies. Now Stewart, over time, has honed in on a very effective colour and pattern combination for pollock along this coastline.
You actually slapped me in the eye.
The first few fish I brought up were not exactly trophies.
Oh, geez, big hit. Same size.
But when you're fishing for a new species, as I was, everything about them is interesting. This wee fellow, for example, had brilliant coloration. Now that's a fly that you yourself have come up with here. You call it B?
This is the AFF Winter Wonderland. AFF, I precurse all the flies that I come up with AFF or accent fly fishing. The clue is in the name, as they say, because it was this discovery of these fish up here that meant that this was not only a summer wonderland, it was fishing all year round, and the Winter Wonderland was born.
And it's a good fly. I can attest to that. I mean, we've changed fly on occasion and come up with nothing, and then gone for the AFF Winter Wonderland and nailed them.
Yeah, it seems to have this this effect often, that the fish are coming along and knocking at your flies, and you know, and not really taking the fly. They're sort of pecking at it in quite timid way. Yeah. And you stick one of these on, and it just seems to, quite often it'll just trigger that extra bit of aggression.
Yes.
That will see you get a fish.
So, with flies in hand, we were ready to leave civilization and head out into the magnificent remoteness a few miles north of Loch Inver. And Stewart diligently assisted me with the correct pronunciation of the jagged point, which would be our destination for this adventure. Alright, so we're heading to Ardrell Point, is it?
Ardrell Point.
Ardrell Point.
Ardrell. Like row a boat.
Ardrow, oh, not Ardrell, okay,
no,
got it.
Ardrow is a row of people.
Okay, on to Ardrell Point for some pollock.
So this beautiful scenery, of course.
Jaw-dropping is the only way I can describe it. Somebody once said to me, you have to be French to describe the beauty of the Scottish countryside. With that done and dusted, we made our way on to Ardrell Point and the very rocks that gave the earth her form.